Okay, now the wine of the week. So this week, going with a 23 red, just because I can. But I'm going for something from Central Otago where they had a hot vintage. So nothing, no problem with ripeness at all. I mean, to be honest, the 23 Pinots that I've had been a little bit too ripe. This is a reserve level wine. It is Soho McQueen Pinot Noir, and so they're with Soho, they have two tiers. They have their white label and they have their black label. And so by default, their black label is their reserve. Now, the other thing about this one, it's made by Grant Taylor, who is an absolute legend from, so you know, from Varley wines. If you've seen Varley, it's Grant Taylor, and he's an absolute legend with Pinot. And so pick this one because 23, it's reserve level, so it fits in with the theme, even though it's Central Otago. So the colour, beautiful garnet red, so bold garnet red. The nose, you could smell how ripe the fruit was. There was a cooked strawberry note, which I'm not a big fan of. It's just fresh strawberries. That's me to a T. You just eating fresh strawberries. I don't like cooked strawberries, so smelling the cooked strawberries, oh, even kirsch, those it's that cherry brandy. So, again, sort of cooked, sort of hot cherries, that's how ripe this was. Rich, ripe spice. Then on the palate, it's just round and fruit forward, super soft tannin, and little to no acidity. Again, that whole, there was acidity there being Pinot, but it was very light, very feathery, very pillowy, so it wasn't very present as far as an impact on the palate and the tannin. Well, that was just ripe and just velvety smooth. And then, just really easy, and then a nice finish with coffee, which, you know, roasted coffee. So it was just that, again, full on sort of dark, hot sort of flavors coming through. I mean, overall, delicious little wine, delicious drinking wine, but nothing really sort of standing up and saying, hey, this is special, because for me, Pinot is a cool climate variety. It should have a little bit of angularity. It should have a little bit of acidity kicking in there. It should have a little bit of green sort of stalkiness or what have you. A little bit more interest to the palate. It shouldn't just be this rich, round wine. It shouldn't be like a Merlot or a Shiraz or a Grenache, And that's the 23 reds that I've been tasting are very much like southern French reds. They're those Central Otago. They're just too hot, too ripe, and which is, if that's just the style you like, go for it. Fill your boots, get as many 23s as you can. However, don't expect them to cellar as long as other vintages. Potentially they will, and it'll all come down to the quality of winemaking. So, and so on and so forth. So be wary about cellaring 23 Central Otago reds. But as far as food goes, braised meats, so sort of, braised beef, short rib, things like that. Just hearty food. A rich burger work quite well. This is very sort of Zinfandel-ish with the style of wine it is, and so that works well with burgers and that sort of, barbecue meats and things like that. So try that with it. As far as the score goes, still really well made, still a high quality wine, so it's hard to not give it high score. So it is 19 out of 20 and a 92 out of 100, because it is still a very, very well made wine. It's just from a hot vintage, so it's reflective of the vintage. It's just, I feel like it's just missing a little more because it's from that warmer vintage. So that's our wine of the week this week. As far as next week is concerned, I am, yeah, I don't have a theme as yet. Basically, I need to start lining up some more themes, but it just seems to be that themes come to me and then I just roll with it and go. So I'll keep you posted on that. So until next time, thank you as always for joining us. Sante and God bless.